Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another vlog. It is, I gotta go get that towel. It is 5:37 Sunday morning. Just woke up. Well, that's not true. Just got up. And I woke up about 4:45, something like that. Bob, I'm just putzing, putting things away. Bob was out in the woods. And I just started the laundry. I've stripped the bed. And I actually am going to go, oh no, that's not till Christmas. You're right, I need to do the sheets in the basement, but it's Christmas. My parents are going to come and stay overnight. Not Thanksgiving, so that doesn't need to happen. What am I coming in here for? Oh, I know. Sorry. I needed one more thing before I started the washer, and it was two more things. My towel from in my makeup room. I'm hoping to do some cleanup in here because it's kind of this week because it's kind of yucky right now in here. Stuff everywhere, and I just walked this in there, and that's not where it goes. It goes in here. So anyway, yeah, it's just kind of, I need to shoot some BoxyCharm videos, or a BoxyCharm video. And this is the other place I was going. Sorry, I know some of you guys don't like to wander and talk with me. I want to wash my put it over everything sweater. You know, old faithful here. So, yeah. I did not vlog yesterday. Alright, I got that started. I did not vlog yesterday. Because I don't really know. I was up really early. Then I did a live. And then yesterday I went and helped Wilson out at the quilt shop. Alright. I'm editing and starting over. So, yesterday I got up early again. And Bob had left, and I putzed around a little bit. Didn't do a lot. Just a few things around the house. Chatted with a friend, and then I went on live and got ready. And then I went and worked at the quilt shop yesterday for Wilson. It was a good thing I was there for lots of reasons, but so I dug out, it's funny because I put a picture of me smiling, but, you know, I had my mask on, and just was encouraging people to still smile, even if people can't see your smile, to still smile, because people can tell you're smiling. And I had a couple of people say, oh my gosh, where did you get that N95 mask, blah, blah, blah. And it's the one, remember back with me, back when I was sick. I think it was late January, early February. It was the pandemic was starting, but it was everybody talking about the pandemic. Pre-quarantine, all of that. And I had been really sick. And now, looking back on it, one of you guys actually watched the vlog from back then and said, I haven't gone back to watch it, but they did. And they had said, oh my gosh, all of the things that you were ticking off, all of your symptoms, you know, anyway, they think I had COVID. I don't know for sure. Bob didn't get sick from it or anything, and super contagious. I mean, I don't know. Of course, he could have been asymptomatic. We know that now too. But at any rate, so I had to fly to work the next week, and you guys may or may not remember, I was searching all over for masks, and I was talking about it on the live. And again, it was before. I just didn't realize that the masks were gone everywhere. And so I was searching all over. And then my dad had suggested trying the hardware store in the woodworking section. And because our hardware store carries many things. And sure enough, I was able to find a 3-pack of N95 masks there. And they had more. I just bought the 3-pack. Had I known. But on the flip side, I wouldn't have wanted to anyway. So I've had this one N95 mask because then when I flew, I wore one out to Ohio, threw it out, and then I wore one back. So I had this one mask left. And I have to tell you guys, the guilt that I had from having this mask when, you know, there were so many medical professionals through all of the thing that didn't have masks. And I can remember calling one of my friends that works in the hospital and saying, you know, should I donate this? And she's like, no. She's like, we're okay here. So, you know, like, I literally thought, well, should I just mail it, you know, off to a hotel or off to a hospital in New York City, or like, what should I do with this mask? I'm laughing at myself now because I was seriously kind of a lunatic about it. Anyway, the point being, the people were like, where did you get that mask? It's, you know, because they wanted to get it. Because I think the N95 now, N95s that are available now are more like the sort of sideways platypus duck looking masks. At least that's the ones that they have at work. And I'm getting out my frother. And, you know, I don't know, people liked this other one better. But anyway, that was a really long ramble to start the vlog. I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, so I wore my N95 mask. I took a picture of myself in the mask, the same one I put on Instagram, but I sent it to my mom. I was like, look, Mom, I'm N95 for your protection. I was going to double mask. I was going to just wear a disposable one, like the blue disposable one, and then with my mask over it, because I don't have any of those filter things for my other masks. And I just wasn't sure I'd be able to breathe. And anyway, so then I remembered that I had that N95, and so I grabbed that. And I was going to double mask that, but that didn't seem like it made sense because it was an N95. All right, I'm going to stop talking about this because it's getting to the point of ridiculous. All right, I got my coffee cup. So I was going to start on our weekly chores today, but I think I'm probably going to hold off on our chores until Wednesday. We'll see what Bob wants to do, but because my parents are coming for Thanksgiving, you know, that's it. Normally we would have. All right, you guys, it's 9:15. I have no idea when I got cut off. I don't remember what I was saying because that was hours ago, but the battery died. So anyway, as I'm editing, if I left you guys hanging on something, I'll put it, you know, how I do. So here's what's happening. A little change of plan for my day today. And I'm happy to have a purpose. How about that? I'm not happy about the purpose, but I'm happy to have, meaning I'm not happy. Okay, let me just explain. So my friend Ann, she's one of my best friends in the whole wide world. One of her kids tested positive for COVID. So all 5 of them are quarantined. She's not feeling well. Her test came back negative. Her husband's didn't come back yet. The other 2 were in test. The other 2 kids were in test. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, she is not feeling well. She's got a bad cold that who knows if it could end up down the line. But I'm making them some meals. So here's what I've done so far. I've worked on my list. I'm going to make them a Dutch apple pie to bring. So I'm going to get going on crust. I don't always make crust from scratch, but it's my goal to try. So we're going to try on that. And I've cooked up some chicken breasts down here. You can probably, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I cooked some chicken breasts. I'm going to make them the chicken stuffed shells that I like so well. It's good comfort food. You know, I think it's good when you're feeling sick. You guys have seen me make those before. I'm fairly sick. Actually, I think I did a video on them, so I'll link it below. And I'm going to make glorious beans because it's one of her favorites. And I'm also going to make tater tot casserole. We'll see if I can do it without Bob. I'm sure that I can. And then I'm going to run to the store and get them kind of some frozen vegetables to go with that. I'm just trying to give them easy stuff. I feel like healthier stuff is harder to bring and have them put. I just don't want them to do anything but throw it in the oven and have something to eat that's at least going to fill them up, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, and then I'm going to make some chocolate chip cookies. So that's what I'm going to do over the course of today. Packers don't play till 3:30, so I have plenty of time. I'm going to go run to the store here in just a little bit, but I wanted to at least get the chicken breasts cooked up. I have those cooked. I just did them in my Instant Pot. So I'm going to go run to the store, get a few things. I'm hopeful that they have stovetop stuffing because that's an ingredient. I just want to go to one store just to be careful. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'll keep you posted as things go. Guys, it's 10:48. Went to the store. I've come back, got water. Water came to a boil, and I have the jumbo shells in there for the stuffed chicken shells. I am just about finished with the chocolate chip cookie dough, so I can get that in the fridge. It's supposed to sit, you guys know the thing I read recently, where they're better if it sits for 24 hours. I might do that. I might make them later tonight, we'll see, but I'm going to let it sit at least for a little bit. I have the pie crust made, and trying a different recipe. I normally buy a store-bought crust, but lately I've been trying them from scratch. I didn't like the last one I tried, so I'm going to try this one. I'll let you know. And I'm just double checking. I've made these chocolate chip cookies, I don't even know how many times. But I always check the recipe one last time, just to make sure I didn't forget anything. I'm a lunatic. It's fine. So then I'm going to get the stuffing going for these shells while they drain and cool a little bit. And then I'm going to get going on browning some hamburger for Gloria's. Alright guys, it's 12:30 and I thought I would show you. So we're just going to have stuffed shells tonight because a double batch is too much to fit in a 9x13. Anyway, so here's the Glorious beans, and then I took all the chicken off of rotisserie chicken so they would have that as well for some protein. And the cookie dough is in there. I just rolled out, and oops, I had this chilling, so I just rolled this out. This is the crust for the Dutch apple pie. Speaking of, I might need this flour for the filling. Never tried this crust recipe or this pie, so you know, nothing like trying other things. In the freezer, I put the tater tot casserole in the freezer. I mean, I made it unsupervised. Bob wasn't here to make sure I did it right, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So that's in the freezer, and then the stuffed shells are out in that refrigerator. So Glorious beans, stuffed shells, tater tot casserole done, cookie dough doing its thing, and then I'm just gonna peel and chop these apples and get this pie going. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Bob's going to get home and think I did nothing all day long because I have it all cleaned up, of course. And yeah, when in actuality, I made 3 meals and 2 desserts. Actually, I probably won't bake the cookies till tomorrow. I think I've decided that. We'll see. I don't know. At any rate, I'm going to get to slicing and dicing here. All right, friends, here's where we're at. It's 1:30. And the Dutch apple pie is in the oven. I will show you when it comes out. You know how it was twitching underneath my eye last week? No, this week it's up here. And then there was way too many apples. So I took one of the pie crusts, the store-bought pie crust that I had in there, you roll it out yourself, but it's like the Pillsbury ones. And I sort of makeshift made them work into larger ramekins that I had. And put the filling in there, and then there was extra crumb stuff too. So I put that in there, or that on top of there, so we have some little mini ones for Bob and I. He is home now, and he was excited to hear that, I'm going to make myself some tea. He was excited to hear that there was chicken and shells for dinner tonight, or chicken stuffed shells for dinner tonight. So I'm going to get out this water. I'm also going to make some tea. And I'm going to sit down for 20 minutes till my timer goes off. I'm kind of guesstimating how long to cook the... Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is... Oh, I must have already put it in there. I was looking for my water, but I must put it in my car already. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm just packing up to take the meals down to Ange and her family. And let's see. So far this morning, I've done a live. I did a call for work and then a Zoom call for work that we have every morning. I just don't like to miss those. And if I'm here, even if I'm on vacation, there's no reason I can't just, you know what I mean? So I did that. I'm looking for a snack to bring for myself here. And so I did that. And now I just chatted with Bob a little bit. Now I'm going to pack up and head out. But I thought I would say hello to you guys. On my live this morning, one of the gals said, how about you do all matte gray smoky eye? So it's not something I normally do, but this is what I did. So yeah, I used some MAC shadows. I wore Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, the lip liner, lipstick, and gloss on my lips today, and Pillow Talk on my cheeks, in case you're curious. Since it's not my norm, I can tell you that I used MAC gesso, typographic, print, and copperplate. Those were the 4 shades from MAC that I used on my eyeballs today. So that's all I really have to report in so far this morning. And now I'm just going to go get my car and drive for about 3 hours. Well, it's about an hour and a half, so I guess it's almost 4 hours. It's about an hour and 45 down, hour 45 back. That's it. That's all I have to report for you guys. So I will see you guys when I get back. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, day 2 of vacation. And I think it's just about 10 o'clock. My church cuties are coming to bake some cookies with me. They wanted to do the same cookies that we did last year. I told them they could pick something different. But they paused something. My camera made a funny noise. But they wanted to do the same cookies. So we are doing butternut balls. And I'll let you guys hear while I get that recipe out. I did a live this morning. I've been handling a bunch of work stuff as well. It's like, what's happening there? You know, the usual vacation day. Just is the way it is, you know? And it's freezing in my house because I forgot to turn up the heat. So my poor church cuties are going to freeze their little keisters off. But that's all right. And Bob was in the woods. He broke the zipper, or the zipper came off on his coveralls. So I'm worried about him freezing out there. But I could not get it fixed for him, and I still can't get it fixed. I'm going to continue to work on it a little bit later. But anyway, that is all that's going on. I clearly have quite the colorful eye going on today. I used the Raw Beauty Christie Color Pop palette on my live today. So that was fun playing with some different colors. I need to play around with it some more. It's not a standalone palette, in my opinion. I think you could get some very beautiful looks with the colors in it, but I need to add some other colors into it. Like I suspect their intent was, I couldn't get any of the ColourPop, the single shadows that went with her collection, but I suspect their intent was to use the palette with the singles, like a whole big thing. So anyway, but the quality seemed good, so I was happy with that. All right, on that note, my cuties should be here soon, so I'm going to make sure the door's open for them, and we'll probably do a little vlogging while they're here. I broke my rule of no Christmas shirts and that sort of thing between now and, or before Christmas, or before, okay, spit it out, Kristin. Before Thanksgiving, yeah, no Christmas before Thanksgiving. But because of the cooking, and it's just kind of been a rough go of it, we're going to have a little Christmas spirit today. So I'm wearing my Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle shirt in honor of Christmas cookie baking with the cuties. All right, you guys, it's 10:23. We are in full on, I had to pause the Christmas music because copyright and all. Yes. But look, I'm not doing any baking. These two right here, hello. They are working hard. Bella's very focused on that. Hello. So they're handling things. We are making butternut balls. If you guys have not seen, I actually do have a video on this. How about that? Yeah. There's a Cooking with Kristin video on butternut balls, which I will link below for you guys.
She's gonna start it up again. She's gonna.
AJ would like me to start it up again.
Yeah, you better.
I actually think the next one we're going to do is my dad's coffee cake, because they're going to stay over Christmas Eve. So I'm going to make him make it, and then I can videotape, and then I can see what secret thing he's doing that he's not telling us.
Yes, exactly. So
anyway, we are just working on this and hanging out, singing Christmas carols.
Yes.
And whatnot. I'll let you guys look at them. They're way cuter than I am.
No, we wish.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, 9:45. So I'm doing some work. I had to make an emergency call to my church cuties to bring me some ground ginger because I didn't have any for my pumpkin pie, which is 30 seconds here from coming out of the oven. Well, maybe. We'll see. I need to take it out and stick a thing in it, see how much more time it needs. So I was doing that. I'm working on stuff for work. I'm so close to being done with the work stuff. And then I'm going to do a live, and then I'm going to work on my make-ahead mashed potatoes. Those are over there. I'm just going to do what's left in this bag. These are the potatoes from our garden. And it says to do 10 medium potatoes for this recipe. I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate. She done. Alright, pumpkin pie is done. Da, 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 da. I just stuck something in it to make sure it came out clean. And it did. So I can not worry about that for a little bit. Anyway, so my cuties came and visited for a few minutes while I was putting together my pie because it was out of ground ginger. So now I'm going to finish work and then I think I'm going to do a live first, chat with everybody a little bit, and then work on my potatoes. I have things to do today, not a ton, so I also need to have a couple work calls I need to make. So that's what's happening so far. I think I kind of left you guys hanging yesterday after my church cuties were here. We watched a Hallmark Christmas movie together. I made them some grilled cheese and tater tots for lunch. And then I dropped them off. And I don't know if I told you guys, but my friend Steven also he's on the end of COVID, but still under quarantine. And needed some meds, like stuffed nasal meds or whatever, that you can't get delivered. I don't even know if you could get that. We don't really have places that deliver here. But anyway, you have to sign for it. It's the kind that's behind the pharmacy. So I went and got that for him. And I had a pumpkin roll in the freezer for him as well. So I brought those out, dropped them on his porch, walked away, and then chatted to him kind of from my car in the, chatted with him and with Mark for a little bit. And then came back and, I don't know, just did some stuff around the house. So it wasn't really all that exciting. But also not super relaxing. Although my time with my cuties was fun. It fills my heart with joy to hang out with them. So we made some cookies and yeah, it was a good time. All right, I'm going to go finish my work and I'll talk with you. All right, you guys. It's about noon. I just finished doing a live. I'm about an hour behind in my day, give or take. What I need to do now is get my turkey ready, which I kind of have potatoes here where I need to be doing my turkey. So I got to get those moved out of the way. I got to get this all washed down. I gotta get my first turkey in the oven. I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't. I just, you know what? It's just work. Sometimes work happens. So I need to get the turkey in the oven, and then I gotta get back into my office and get some stuff handled there. So anyway, that's what's going on. It's 11:52, and I gotta get a turkey in the oven. Yep. We've been watching Storage Wars. I was a big fan of Dave the Yup guy. It is 3 o'clock. How does it smell in our house, Game?
Smells the heavenly.
The heavenly. So
It's kind of smoky in here, though.
it happens. That's what happens when you do your turkey at 450 degrees. So the first turkey, cooked upside down like I always do, is done. I just pulled out. It is resting. Dad will be here shortly to carve, because he's just a master. And Mom will be here. She had a hair appointment today, and then she's coming over. And what else? What else do I have to tell you? Okay, so second turkey's in. Cranberry sauce is done. The bake-ahead mashed potatoes are done. The Jell-O is done. The pie is done. So all I'll have to do tomorrow is green bean casserole. And also, good news, my friend Weiser that was supposed to come, that was feeling under the weather, she did have a COVID test and she is negative, so she is able to come in. It's an allergic reaction that she was having to something. So that's good. Grab myself a little snacky snack here. I'm a big fan of the Lances. Cheese with peanut butter in the middle of them. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna sit down for just a little bit till my daddy gets here in about a half hour. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at here with things. Tomorrow I'll just have to do, like I said, the crescent rolls and I'm laughing at how my husband thinks M&Ms are a meal. And green bean casserole. So that's good. And then I reheat the turkey in a crock pot with chicken broth, in case you're wondering how I do that. Normally I do it in a Nesco when it's 22 people, but it's just 5 of us, so don't need to do it quite to that extent. So yeah, that's all that's going on. We'll sit down and just chill out for a little bit. Good morning, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. That is Bob's turkey for you all. So it is, I never put my watch on, 8 something. What time is it, honey?
8:15 only.
It's 8:15.
The barber shop is open.
The barber shop is about to be open.
Yeah.
Bobby needs a haircut. So I'm going to cut his hair for him. I'm going to fold these in a little bit. I don't know how. I think I'm going to do it one-handed. I got up this morning, I don't know, about 5:30.
You did, huh?
Give or take. I did. Came out, put away the dishes, started coffee, and came back and took a shower. Eventually that one got up. And
It was the woods yesterday. It really warmed me right up.
yeah, which is good. You slept well. You needed it.
Yeah, I slept all night.
Right.
Even when I sat down after supper, pretty much
Yeah,
all night.
he did. It was one of those times where I left him in the chair and went to bed because I don't wake him up anymore because he gets real ornery when I do that. So I just let him sleep. So yeah, we've just been chilling, having some coffee. My parents are coming over a little bit later, about 10:30. We're going to Zoom with the family at 11. And then we are going to have dinner around 2. And that's going to be that for our Thanksgiving this year. So, are you all right there?
Yeah, my back really hurts today.
He did a lot of tromping through the woods. The both of us with our back issues, I tell you.
And falling into the floor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait, I'll let you tell them that. So, evidently his jacket was dirty yesterday. Because what happened?
Well, I was walking through this swamp bog, and we had just a little bit of snow, so it was kind of hard to judge from bog to bog if it was going to support your weight or not. And I miscalculated on a couple steps. And down I went. Well, I don't want to get my gun all wet, so I have to hold my gun up like this.
Right.
And fall face first into the water 2
Right.
times.
2 times he did.
Yeah.
Poor guy. And then he said he walked up on Malpy and my dad and said something like,
Yeah, my jacket's all dirty. That's all I said.
and neither one of them
It
picked
don't
up
get
on
dirty
it.
just walking around. There's a reason they got dirty. But neither one of them picked up on it. And I took 2 tumbles in the swamp.
Oh, and I'm not laughing at him taking a tumble. I'm laughing at the way that he said it and what occurred, just so you all know. All right, so I'm going to go cut his hair, and then I'm going to do it live after I make some more coffee. And yeah, that's going to be that. So I probably won't vlog too much today. We're just going to hang out. But I will let my parents say hello to you guys before we end the vlog. And that'll be that, huh?
Right.
All right, I will check in with you guys a little. I just want to show you guys that we are Zooming. Y'all, everybody say hi to my vlog.
Hey, Lori.
Hi.
vlog.
Say hi to the vlog, Matthew.
Wave.
Hi, vlog. I think your siblings will take you up on that little way you did, Laura.
This is a lot of mass cake. Guys, before we sit down and eat, I actually set the table. Food is on the table. We're about to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Everybody give a little Thanksgiving greeting to the mama. You can say hello. To the peeps.
To the mama.
I said mama can say hi to the peeps.
Hi. What are we saying hi to the mama for?
Good help is hard to find, y'all.